Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth, crypto traders and investors. It's Rod with Pow Group, your home for MJ stocks, crypto assets, news and interviews. Today's Friday. Happy Friday, August 8th. Hope you're doing well. And in this video, we're going to go over some red flags pertaining to copy trading and specifically on the BTCC crypto exchange. We've been doing this trading challenge on BTCC. There's 19 copy traders following me now. There's other people that you can copy trade as well. I'm not saying just only follow me. There was actually a few people that were in the Pow Group private community that we were discussing this, and we were talking about them copy trading from other people. And I want to just make sure that you're learning with a very small amount, right? You don't want to be testing and learning the platform, getting your feet wet with a large amount. So I would stick with maybe $10 or $20 per trade and pay attention to these red flags that we're going to be going over on the platform. But there'll also be links for this in the description and in the comment section as well. If you use the link, you can sign up, get 10% extra bonus on your first deposit. That can be used to compound profits or protect against losses. And there's a bunch of other benefits as well. And like I said, you can do copy trading. Essentially, you're just going to enter and exit and copy my trade. So whenever I enter a trade, you'll enter, and whenever I exit, you'll exit. It's very simple. Before we get to it, make sure to smash the like. If you're new, you can subscribe. Take the bell, you'll be notified on any future videos. And full disclosure, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Follow us over on X, formerly Twitter. Handle for that is @GroupPow. So if we go over to BTCC, like I said, if you use the link in the description or in the comment section, it only takes like 2 or 3 minutes to set it up. No KYC, no VPN required. And what you're going to do is you're going to go over here to copy trade, futures copy trading. And I've already posted videos. If you just go to my YouTube channel or just search Pow Group BTCC, I go through the account setup and copy trading tutorial. I go through some of my trades that I made as well. So again, you can check out those videos for a full breakdown. But essentially what you're going to do once you have your account created, you're going to go over here to futures copy trading, just like 19 people have done. You can see there's 19 people following me on my trades, and I've got a win rate 7 out of 8 right now. So 7 wins, 1 loss, and the only loss was when I was sleeping, and it was only 3%. But I'll bring that up in just a moment. But what we want to look at here is the red flag. So when you go down here, you can search by overall ranking. You can see profit and loss, assets under management, AUM, profit and loss percentage, win rate, rising stars, number of copy traders. So they're just filters, right? So you can see here, if we scroll down like rising stars, you should see Pow Group on here right there. And then if we go to win rate, I believe it says 83% on Pow, but it should be at 87 now. It just hasn't updated yet. But if we scroll down, so yeah, 88, 87, it should be up there, but it hasn't updated. So as you can see, it still says 83. But like I said, it's 7 out of 8, so it should be 87 now. But you can see the win rate, and or you can just search Pow here and that'll bring it up as well. But like I said, there's been some people looking at other copy traders, and if you just go to the futures page, right, and then go to overall ranking, you're going to see this BlackRock person at the front, and he's got 800 max copy traders that he can allow to follow him, and he's got 732. So this is a red flag that you're going to want to look at. Yes, he has a win rate of 77%, but you want to know more than that. And then the first thing you would look at is his ongoing trades, like his current trades, is the ones that he has open right now that are ongoing. So assets under management, he's got over $44,000 assets under management, which is pretty decent. And then if you just click on BlackRock, this person's name, you can see number of trading days, 249. He's had at one point 1,585 total number of copy traders. So that's about retaining about 50% of that. So you have to go here down you have to dig down. And what you want to see is if you go to the history, yes, this is great. You're seeing lots of green and only very minimal red, but there's 65 pages here. He's done a lot of trades, he or she. And then if we go to ongoing, this is the red flags. So you want to see what positions he's in. So the reason why he has 77, or she has, the reason why the win rate is 77% is because this person hasn't closed all of the losing trades. And you want to also pay attention to what are they using in terms of leverage, right? Are they using 200x, 100x? That might be a red flag as well, right? Is that something that you're going to be okay with? And again, when you're doing copy trading, I highly suggest that if you go under futures copy trading, And then what you're going to do, if you just go here to all lead traders, and then you click on copy, this is how you would do it. I don't recommend setting this to 1-to-1 proportional. That means if you set it 1 for proportional, you're going to do whatever they do. But then you can set your max. So that's, if he or she puts in 400 and your max is 200, well, it's not going to work. So what I would do is just do fixed margin, but I wouldn't even follow this person at all based on their ongoing trades. But what I would do is just put this at like 10 or 20 bucks, no more than like $25, because this person is going ham, right? Like 200x leverage, 100x leverage. I'm not even sure if they know that you can do leverage less than 100x, right? 150x. I usually do like 5 or 10x leverage. So again, you can look into it more on your own time, what leverage is. That's a whole different video, but this is the red flag. So the first red flag, in my opinion, is the fact that they use 200 and 100x like as the norm. So that's very high risk, high reward. And then now let's look at the losing trades here. Look at this one. He's down $18,000 on this one, $18,000 on this one, and sorry, that's percent. So that's P&L percent. Unrealized P&L, he's down $23,000 on this one, $23,000 on this one, and $23,000 on this one. So right there, you're at like $70,000 loss. So the reason why he or she hasn't closed any of these trades is because then his win rate will go way down from 77% and lose a ton of copy traders. So you want to be very, very cautious on that one. And then look, there's even a few other ones down 8, 4, 2,000, and the ones that are in the green, they're only in the green by a very small amount. And if you add up these green ones, they do not even come close to offsetting the amount of losses. So I'd just be very, very cautious on these ones. Also, the longer that they're open, the way that futures works is you pay for the time that the contract is listed for. So with a futures contract, you're not buying, you're just betting on the price of the asset going up over time. You're not actually buying the underlying asset, right? Just look into what futures is. But essentially, there's a listing fee. And to have that order open, I think it's every 8 hours you have to pay this fee. It's not a huge fee, but it's a fee nonetheless, right? So the longer these trades stay open, the more risky they get. And yeah, this is a huge red flag for me. So I would just be very, very cautious. If you do, like I said, want to experience copy trading, I'm not saying only use Pow Group, but I would say that Pow Group's probably, I'm biased. I would say, my goal is to become the best copy trader on here. And I do believe that that's realistic. And I'm just being very, very disciplined. Again, I'm not using 100x leverage, 200x leverage. I'm using around 5 to 10. Started with about $50 in each trade. And now I'm working my way up. I'm going to be using about a minimum of $100 per trade. But again, you can just go here, search POW. You can do the copy, start copying, and then check out these other videos that I made on how to set that up. What I recommend is just proportional, and then set proportional at 1, and then set your max margin somewhere around $250, $500, whatever you're comfortable with. But like I said, I've got 7 out of 8 wins, and the only one that I lost, I was sleeping, and I only lost 3%. And like I said, my 2 ongoing ones right now is XRP 5x leverage and XLM 5x leverage. I'm at 15% on my XRP and 7% on my XLM. I entered on the consolidation period in the bull flag on the 2-hour time frame, and XRP's target's about 356, I think it was. So I have my take profit at 349, and XLM has a 2-hour bull flag of 51 cents. And we're sitting just under 45, and that one I have a take profit at 49 cents. So those could close in the profit and close really any time now. Hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to leave a like. If there's any other ideas you have for a video or questions pertaining to BTCC, please let me know. Again, there's going to be links for it in the description in the comment section. You can get up to $10,000 in bonus rewards as well per user. And like I said, 10% off your first deposit, and you can come copy trade with us and join the other 19 copy traders. All right, have a great rest of your day and happy Friday, and hope you have a great weekend ahead. It's Rod with POW Group. Thanks again for joining us in the pursuit of wealth, and we'll catch you on the next one.